name is Nguyen and I am a program analyst within JMA for the FAA, and specifically I work on the training acquisition contract, and I support the training acquisition branch. And what I do is I support all the curriculums on a logistic level, so making sure that the classes are scheduled, speaking with the vendors. I started with JMA in 2012 in the summertime, and since then I've actually switched over to working solely for the business and financial management curriculum. So I think what I like most about my job is, and I've had a lot of jobs, is that there is always a lot of tasks to get completed. So it's high energy, a lot of work to get done, but I think I really like the fact that the work environment is not overly competitive in terms of cutthroat. You know, your coworkers really care about you. They actually just, sometimes they stop by and ask you how you are, not just there's not like an angle there. And I really like that my boss and my management team, they really kind of assess my workload and make sure that I'm managing my expectations and not like ripping out my hair at the end of the day or the end of the month. And you can't ask for anything better than that. So I am an only child, which means, and also an immigrant. So me and my family, my dad, my mom, and I came to America from Vietnam in 1993, I think, yeah, when I was 5. And I think they are not the most traditional parents because, my mom went and got her bachelor's degree in America. She not only worked as an accountant here, but she just wasn't a housewife. So it kind of allowed me to be a little bit more open. I went to JMU and graduated with a communications degree, which in Asian culture is like unheard of, So they really allowed me to kind of, figure myself out, kind of wiggle a little bit and see where I kind of fall. So it's been really cool in that sense. I think the reason why I started my blog is when you live in DC or when you work in DC, there's just so much to do and see, and if you try and you explore. So that's kind of where it came from. And last year I, deactivated my Facebook, and I was a little depressed because I didn't have kind of a creative outlet to kind of show people what I was doing and just kind of share with the world. And my boyfriend suggested, why don't you get on Tumblr to blog? And so that's where the food piece started. And at first it was just called the Foodies Unite. And then one day in the summer, a little bit before I started working at JMA, my girlfriend asked me, what does my boyfriend love best about me? And he responded, she's very stylish. And she goes, I mean, you dress cute, but you're not really stylish. And I was like, ah. So after I got over the shock, I realized, you know what, maybe she's right. I should really focus more. If I really care about fashion and style, I should learn, I should push myself, I should go to fashion events, meet people who are in the industry, and just consume everything. And that's when I changed my blog to the 2 Fs, and just having a good time with it so far. So for me, style, your style is very interesting because nobody's gonna love your style as much as you are. And for me, I don't know what I love just yet because I'm still learning, I'm still young, still getting into, I guess, the fashion style game. And so I definitely say that my fashion or my style right now is undetermined, ever so changing, and definitely unrestrained, because I just don't believe that when people say, I can't wear this, or it isn't for me, or I won't try that, or I just can't pull that off. I don't think that's true. I think you should try everything because you don't know until you kind of go in it, and then you just say, oh, I'll never try that again. So one day I could be wearing, overalls with a crop top, all the way to wearing a vintage hat, all the way to wearing, booties with a claw on the back, all the way to wearing a sheer jumpsuit. I don't know. I just want to try everything and, look back and say, I'm going to try that again, or, you know what, I'm not going to try that again. So that's what my style is right now, and I like it like that. Since I started writing my blog last year, I've been, very honored and very fortunate enough to be on a couple features. And one of the coolest features I've been on is the Washingtonian magazine, What I Wear to Work. And Washingtonian is a local DC magazine, so it's really cool that they kind of shout out and feature regular people who actually do go and work in DC and go work around here. I think you could definitely spruce it up with a blazer and a dress, patterned tights, a cool bootie, a vintage hat, a beanie. So for me, it was one of the coolest features, just because I think it's some people can take from it and really kind of really engage in it. So I really like that. For me, the main 3 things, definitely the first one has to be jewelry. I mean, you could literally be wearing the most boring outfit with maybe an all black ensemble or all monotone ensemble, but if you literally have a pop of color in jewelry or have an interesting design or something unique that nobody has, it's going to make all the difference. So definitely jewelry. I think the second thing lately for me has been hats. Vintage hats, beanies, slouchy beanies, fedoras, you know, bowler hats, floppy hats. Really, for me, I would wear a hat sport, and I'm okay with that. And I think a hat really kind of pulls your outfit together and kind of gives you a little pizzazz. I like that. Definitely shoes, because honestly, like I said, if you have the most boring outfit and your shoe is a big high heel or a wedge or a color pop or something nobody's ever seen, or maybe a thrifted Ferragamo loafer, people are going to notice that, and it's going to make your outfit look just that much more interesting. So definitely shoes. And for me, I think a big goal that I want to work towards is styling, because I definitely want to be behind the scenes and just kind of, you know, helping people with the way they dress. And I really enjoy when I pull some things for them and they say, you know, I'm not into that, but they try it anyways. And they end up buying it because they never thought that they could wear something, and they do, and they love it. And that's the biggest joy I've had so far. So I definitely want a goal of mine to establish some styling clients, even if it's just my friends.